So he said Noah up to go out and prophesy and warn them that the Lord was finna destroy the place, all right, because of their wickedness. It's the same thing you see going on now, all right? That was the first destruction. The second destruction is upon us, man. The second death. The first death was when the Lord destroyed the earth by the way of water, the flood. The second earth is going to be a flood of fire, raining missiles. Right. Go ahead, bro.
It says, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Yep. And the reason that we are out here is what that scripture just said, man. Okay? Because we want righteousness to be established, man. We tired of this place, man. That's right. And so we constantly complaining, you know, crying out. All right?
Crying loud and spell money.
Don't nobody want to raise no kids in this place, man. When they give your child the ability to choose their own gender, completely define God. Oh yeah, if he want to be a girl, he could be a girl. What if your father step in and say, "Nah, hell no, he's a boy." Also now, you're gonna tell me how I can raise my child.
They teaching the homosexual curriculum in the schools. You know, this place is full of wickedness, just polluted.
That's disgusting, man.
You know?
That's like, okay, you going beyond the extent of being abominable. You forcing abominations on the people. When your curriculum is set up to teach homosexuality, then you forcing it. You forcing it. You know?
But you say you all about the kids, though.
And then if you say, well, I don't want my kids to learn this, then I can be charged. I could be convicted because I don't want my child to grow up and think that he's a girl. He can be a girl if he wants to. Or my little girl to grow up thinking that she's a boy.
Hell.
That she could be a boy if she wants to. Well, if that's, and then you see you got it now where it's so widely accepted, chiefly because of America. That's how come they gotta ultimately be the Babylon that's gonna be destroyed, because they are the chief place of wickedness, man. All right. I was doing a video on it today. Azariah, all right, the three holy children. He said that Babylon was the most wicked in all the world. Now, when you read in the scriptures, it tell you that the wicked is Esau. Okay? Malachi, the 1st chapter. So, either Azariah got it wrong, or Azariah was prophesying about who the wicked would be today. Because yeah, the Babylonians was wicked, but the Babylonians and the Edomites are two different nations. The Babylonians come out of Ham. I believe that's what, Cush? It's Cush. All right? Esau, Edom come out of Shem. All right? Hebrew Edomites. The most wicked in all the world. They say that they are the border of wickedness. When you go into that word border, it means limit. The limit of wickedness is Esau, Edom.
That's right.
So that means it don't get no more wicked than Esau, Edom.
That's right.
That's right, Doc.
The basis of man.
Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. It ain't no more wicked person than Esau, man.
Let's look at what Esau has done all over the planet. All over the planet.
from the beginning.
Everywhere he go, leave a trail of death and destruction.
And it also said that the Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, would draw all nations unto them. Ancient Babylon didn't draw all nations to them. All nations was never drawn unto Babylon. Because Babylon fell to the Medo-Persian Empire. Alright?
I got a precept for that.
Go ahead, Op.
Cuz this is Isaiah 34:1. Come near ye nations to hear and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear and all that there is in the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, and he delivered them to the slaughter.
Go ahead, Op.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountain shall be melted with their blood. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heaven shall be revolved together as a scroll.
Rolled together.
Rolled together as a scroll.
That's from them intercontinental ballistic missiles.
And
once they make contact with the surface, they explode and they create a mushroom cloud. So that's what the prophet Isaiah called the heavens rolled together as a scroll, man. Go ahead, bro.
Come. And all the heavens shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from the vine, and as the falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in the heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse, of my curse to judgment. The sword of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is filled with blood, and it is made fat with the fatness and with the blood of lambs, and the goats with the fat of the kidney of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice and Bazar. Basra.
Yeah. That's it, Rock. That's it, Op.
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Great slaughter in the land of Idumea, man. Alright? It didn't say nothing about Babylon. Alright? Which, hey, the ancient Babylonians, alright, they got took down by the Medes and the Persians. Didn't no sword come out of heaven. That sword talking about the missiles, man.
That's right, Op.
And Idumea is the Greek way to say Edom, man.
Right, Op.
You say that's the people of his curse. Right? That's why it say what? The wicked are estranged from the womb. You know? And then it said it was a cursed seed from the beginning. So Esau done, man.
That's right.
You know?
But let Esau Edom tell it, we cursed.
Yeah.
You know? That's why why Esau Edom is the devil, and devil means deceiver.
Yup. Yup. Finish in Isaiah 47.
Come on. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 2. Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks.
Keep on, Travis. Now you need some light.
Make bare the log, Salakia.
I think it's the
Uncover the thigh, Salakia. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers.
Yep.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Yep.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
So that's what's going to happen, man. You know? The Lord's not coming back as a man. He ain't coming back as that man that you took and you beat, you hung on the cross, stabbed, pierced his side. He ain't coming back in that fashion no more. Say he's not coming like a lamb. He's coming back like a lion, man. With all his power. And he's coming for what? For vengeance. for vengeance, man.
That's right.
Don't say nothing about he coming for love. He ain't say he coming to turn the other cheek. He gonna forgive. He say he's still thinking about them centurions that pierced his side, man. He coming back to get their ass, man.
That's right, man. And he ain't coming back to save everybody.
Come on, man. Now, that's clearly saying he's not coming back to save everybody. You know? That's clear. Go ahead, Rob.
Just to back you up. It said Revelations 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so. Amen.
Say all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. You know? So that ain't no happy day, man. That ain't old. That ain't that song where they be singing "Old Happy Day."
I got a precept to back it.
You know, because it's some consequences behind the actions, man.
That's right. That's right.
Don't let's say, you will not go unpunished, man. Is that in Psalms? I think that's Psalms.
The wicked should not go unpunished.
Thought that I was one like himself. He says that they would go, thinking that they would go unpunished. If you find it out, you can get it. You gonna go with what you got.
This is a precept, back the brother up. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 27. No, 28. Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragon of Arab shall come out with many chariots, and multitudes of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they that which hear them may fear and tremble.
Because you hear them missiles coming, because that's where them missiles coming from. Coming from the east. Alright? You're gonna have Ishmael shooting them. Gonna have Russia, all right, the modern day Medes, they gonna shoot them. Matter of fact, get is it Jeremiah 51? Yeah.
You gonna have Moab shooting them?
Yep.
You know?
Did you find that?
Still looking for it, Doc.
51?
Don't worry about it. It'll come back.
Oh yeah, what is 50, 45?
You at 51?
51?
Yeah. Start at I think verse 8.
Come. This is Jeremiah 51 verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed.
Yeah.
We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
Yeah.
Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country.
Right. Say forsake Babylon and let everyone go into her own country. Right? Because here in America you got what? All nations, all right, as it say, have drinking of the wrath of her fornication, and all nations have been drawn into this wickedness, man. Has been drawn into the ideologies and philosophies of this place, man. You know?
I was just thinking they call this place a melting pot.
Yeah,
it's gonna melt.
Good.
Yep.
It's gonna melt. Melt with the elements of what melt with fervent heat. So yeah, they got it right on that.
But God, finishing up in verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country.
Yep.
For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lift up even to the skies.
See, that's constantly showing you that the Lord is about separation. Let everyone go into their own country. The Lord ain't never been about all nations coming together and being as one. The Lord ain't never been about equality. Nowhere in the scriptures is not one case where you see the Lord was about equality. All right? There's no narrative, not one story that you can find where the Lord was saying for all nations to come together as one. You can find a narrative where the Lord told the nations that was coming together as one to separate. Instance being the Tower of Babel, when they was all coming together, building a city into the heavens. What did he do? No, he confounded the tongues and made them separate. Keep going in there. You go ahead.
I was going to back and say the Lord is the biggest racist.
Yep.
That's all I'm
Yep.
Good. Verse 10.
Jeremiah 30 and 11.
Good. Jeremiah 51 to 10. The Lord Yahweh by Shemi Yahushua have brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the works of Yahweh by Shemi Yahushua power.
Jeremiah 49.
Keep going.
Yep.
Make bright the arrows, gather the shields.
Those arrows are talking about the missiles, man. Right? That's what you see going on right now. The nations are making bright the arrows, meaning making them more powerful. All right? And then they go out and they put them on display, showing, hey, I got this missile. It's got this many warheads on it. It can break this missile defense. All right? The shields are talking about that they got them coming up with the defense system for the missiles, and they coming up with more powerful missiles to break defense systems, man.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Come, make bright the arrows, gather the shields.
Yep.
The Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes.
The spirit of the kings of the Medes. Now, who is that? That's talking about Russia, man. All right? Because the modern day Medes are Russians. Because the land that the Russians inhabit today is the land of the Medes, man. Okay? Which the Medes are actually Japhet. But guess what?